content is not for everyone. And I say that respectfully. It's not. And that's okay. I truly appreciate the time to the genuine ones with no malicious intentions. I truly hope all is well on your end. And I say that respectfully. When your dreams came true, they didn't understand. Hold on one second, neighbor, you chose you not to overlook you another day. You chose you not to overlook you another day. Neighbor, you chose you. Your dreams came true. Hold on one second, you didn't dim your light. Yeah, you mad and you are worthy. Yeah, you mad and you are worthy. They say, let me humble you real quick. Hold on one second. Neighbor was truly one-sided. It really was. How you trying to humble me when you don't even know how to go within and love you properly? How you trying to humble me when you don't even know how to show for yourself to understand self-growth, being misunderstood by your own self-reflection, don't even know how to understand, hold on one second, what I was truly doing to go within. You put me in secret competition only because you couldn't keep up with your own race. How I'm surpassing you at the end of the day. Elevation. Hold on one second, neighbor. Damn, neighbor, why you do that to yourself? This type of stuff happens every single day when you least expect it. When someone talk about they about to humble you, I ain't have to step on your toes because I was already in my own lane to understand my position. I just knew how to respect my neighbor. I understood an even exchange. That energy is different. Overcoming obstacles. They would never understand how you bettered you. They talk about I'm about to humble you. I'm about to put you in your place, but hold on one second. You about to put me in my place. Okay. You about to put me in my place because you saw me as competition and you didn't know how to understand your own case. It was truly one-sided when it came to your drama. Didn't understand how the multiplication was actually mathing up. Your brain cells wasn't actually attaching. No, hold on one second. Could you truly can't even find your own goddamn train of thought? Are you coming or you going? Talking about you about to humble me. Only for me to bring the best out of me. But you about to humble me. But you forgot to love you, to understand your own qualities. When it comes to self-awareness, you rather self-destruct when it comes to your own drama was truly one-sided. Ha, neighbor. Ha, neighbor. Ha, neighbor. What you got going on today? Ha, neighbor. Ha, neighbor. Ha, neighbor. Hold on one second. They would never understand. They couldn't humble you even on their worst day. Ah, shit. You wasn't doing it for evil dollar. You flipped that penny at the end of the day, turn it into millions. They would never understand how you eating that piece of cake. Hold on one second. I don't want that no more. I ain't trying to get diabetes. What you trying to do? Nah, respectfully. It really be the trying thought for me. How folks be trying to humble you, but they couldn't even understand their own self-reflection to go within. They disturb their own peace watching you. Damn, how you do that? Oh. Nah, respectfully. They talk about they about to humble you. But you bothering someone's train of thought, being yourself, understanding your self-awareness, then self-destruct another day. They would never understand how you actually move and to better yourself. Even when you get lost in your words, to love yourself, to hold on one second. I wasn't trying to become my worst enemy because you didn't understand my faith, understanding my lane at the end of the day that you couldn't put me in competition even on your worst day. Oh, Lord. They said, nah, you don't do it. No, I want to. No, you don't do it. I don't want to. Nah, I didn't want to, but I'm going to. That's what they told me not to, was be myself. They said, Joack in your corner, you are nobody, you're such a lame, you a bit of B-I-T-C-H. Hold on one second, I didn't understand your vision. I didn't see you as a competition, let alone a threat. I knew how to respect you when you didn't know how to show up for you. I fixed your crown and tell you at the end of the day, hold on one second. Self-reflect to go within and reevaluate your life. Self-reflect to go within and reevaluate your life. Don't give up on yourself. Hold on one second, I didn't see you as competition, neighbor. How your dreams truly came true. They would never understand how you can overlook you. You didn't. You didn't overlook you. Balancing that smile not to see yourself frown. They talking about I'm about to humble you. Oh, because you knew how to maintain when it came to growth to better yourself. Understanding your existence, that your past don't live in your reality. You know what you've been through. You overcame so many obstacles when folk painted you out to be the bad guy. But certain doors in your life closed for all the right reasons. You didn't reject you. It was funny how they had them side conversations about you, painting you out to be the villain in their story. But hold on one second, they forgot to get to know you. They painted you out to be someone you truly wasn't. You wasn't even trying to catch a case. You understood self-awareness, not the self-destruct. They wasn't used to genuine folks being around them, let alone respecting them. They didn't understand when it comes to time and change, when it comes to growth, that folks actually mature to go within to better themselves. That we all ain't the same. I ain't that 12-year-old little kid anymore. The energy is different. You talking about my past that don't live in my present today. The energy is different. I don't run from my past. The energy is different. Yeah, I'ma say it again. The energy hits different. It really do. They say with practice comes perfect when it comes to your world. Don't give up on yourself. You'll be so surprised what God truly got in store for you. Especially what you overcame. You wasn't looking for a handout, so you put that work in. And you couldn't relate to everybody's pain, but you still knew how to respect your neighbor, to actually hear them. Not to have malicious intentions, to put them in competition. You didn't have to trauma bond innocent people at the end of the day. To disrespect them out loud, to see them frown because you truly want your neighbor to smile. The energy is different. We all not the same. It didn't matter their upbringing, who didn't love them or respected them. You still knew how to respect your neighbor. Good day, bad day, and misunderstanding day. These folks put you in competition and keep up with their own race. I never understood that. How you put someone in competition? And you reevaluating your life and saying to yourself, damn, you good. But I ain't gonna tell you in your face. No. I'll sit back here and watch you and continue to be at peace, neighbor. But yeah. I took a few brownie points, but then how do you do it? It wasn't about money. The energy is different. Because you truly know how it feels to lose everything to start all over. They would never understand that what it chose you to become your best self vision of yourself when you was being redirected to a different direction when it came to elevation. Having a roof over your head. Finding yourself to love yourself, that unconditional love. Something that they couldn't relate to was gone within. Your dreams truly came true. When folks didn't know how to love you or respect you. My content is not for everyone. It's not. And I say this respectfully. It doesn't matter what you're doing in life. When something brings you happiness and when something brings you peace and you just came out of a dark place, never allow someone to take away your dreams coming true. Never allow someone to take away you becoming your best self vision of yourself. Never allow someone to project fear in you. And especially when you're able to mentally think for yourself. Because some folks can't think for themselves. They can't. But when you're able to think for yourself, you're going to be a threat. And when you're a threat, folks is going to take your work as theirs. But God saw what they was doing behind closed doors. When you innocent person wasn't doing it for likes and views. But you still knew how to respect your neighbor. You just spoke up for yourself. He wasn't wrong. Not even a little bit. Folks will never put respect on your name. But the right people that's truly not haters, they gonna truly respect you. Good day, bad day, and misunderstanding day. And I say that respectfully. You know, like I say this respectfully. And it's so crazy to me because this is where lack of common sense comes into play. Because I realize everybody don't got common sense. And I say this respectfully. You don't have to have a child to have common sense. You don't. If you have a heart, you just operate differently. And I say that respectfully. Because what you wouldn't want done to your child, you ain't going to do it to somebody else's child. And it don't matter how old that child is. And I say that respectfully. Like this. Untold story. A mother and a father. It was a science project, right? The teacher was very specific. Hey, everybody come up with their own creativity of ideas as to doing a science project. And this one other child decided they wanted to do the same as the other child when the teacher specifically said nobody does the same project. So this one Pacific child kept saying, hey, what project are you doing? What you doing? What you doing? And the child slipped up and said what they was doing by accident. But it's okay. Because you can't take credit for someone's hard work. You can't take credit for rushed work. You can't take credit for someone who actually sat there and took their time to understood what everything actually meant when it came to, okay, it wasn't just about putting a project together. It was the thought that counted. The details that counted. It wasn't a race. It wasn't. It wasn't, I'm going to outdo you. I'm going to do you better than how you do yourself. No, it wasn't like that. And someone wanted to outdo somebody else's child when it came to that project, doing the same project. And it didn't matter how old the child was, because at the end of the day, that's still somebody's child, regardless to how old that child is. And I say that respectfully. So during presentation time, the mother and the father brought the project up to school. Both parents came up to the school with the projects. The teacher was so confused. It was so many similarities, but the child who had the original idea, they detailing was more. So the teacher already knew something ain't right. But that's besides the point. Only for the original person to make the project, who had the idea, they won first place. The reason why they won first place, because every time they win, every year, they come in first place. So the other child wanted to do the same thing. I want to win too. Oh my God, you always freaking win, and why? Because someone took their time. When you take your time at your creativity, it doesn't matter what you're doing in life. When you take your time, they would never understand that, hold on one second. You meant business. And not only did you mean business, but it was authentic and it was you. And can't nobody take away you but you. Nobody can duplicate you. And I say that respectfully, regardless of whatever science project they're trying to do in the background. My content is not for everybody. Moral of the story is, you can't rush greatness. You can't. Practice makes perfect. And because practice makes perfect, only if the other child knew, the person with the original project did the project already 4 times over before they made it perfect. And the other child did it 1 time, but it didn't come out as better as the person who actually took their time and knew, hold on one second, I'm not doing it properly. I got to do it again to make it perfect. They say nothing in life is perfect, but practice makes perfect. And when practice makes perfect, that means you're doing something properly. Just like when you're being brought up in school, right? They say in order for you to pass this test or that or whatever the case may be, you have to study. Some kids don't have to study because it just comes naturally, but some do. In order for that person to have passed that spelling test, they had to study. And because they studied, they got better with their vocabulary. See, practice makes perfect. I know someone in the background like, what are you talking about? But it's true. In order to get good grades, practice makes perfect. In order to have remember that word, you had to study the word. Some people don't have to study the word, but some people do. Like, my content is not for you. Moral of the story is, when it comes to your creativity and your ideas, can nobody ever take your vision away from you. Even if you expressed a vision out loud, can't nobody do what you about to do better than you, because it was your idea. It was your idea. Somebody could try to jazz it up, fix it up, or whatever the case may be, but nobody can do your idea better than you. And of course, folks ain't gonna give you credit when it's due. They're not. They rather disrespect you out loud. They rather humiliate you out loud. They rather energy harvest off your energy out loud. They rather try to destiny swipe at you out loud. They rather paint you be the villain in a story out loud. When you don't even move like that, and you're not running from your past, that energy is different. My content is not for everyone. So it doesn't matter if you're about to be an entrepreneur or if you are an entrepreneur. Practice makes perfect. And with life itself, practice makes perfect. Just like when you become an actor. Some people are terrible, horrible. Oh my God, what are you doing? Have a seat. But when you become an actor, practice makes perfect. Some people don't know how to act. They don't. They're terrible at doing it. And they swear they're doing a good job, and they're horrible. Horrible! Sit down. You're doing too much for likes and views at this point in time. I'm sorry, not sorry. Oh, Lord. But like when you become an actor, some people have to read a script. Some people don't have to read a script. Because some people already have it down packed as how they showing up. And you'd be so surprised. They say, stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Some people don't understand that lingo. They don't. Because if it's for you, you're already coming prepared. And you didn't have to go to no classes. You didn't have to have a degree. You didn't have to do all the extra stuff that everybody has to do to get this position. Besides be yourself. The energy is different. Some people have to go to classes. No disrespect to you, but some people just have the gift within them. And sometimes when you have the gift within you, some individuals take that as a threat. They have to put you in competition. And then they want to say they want to humble you. So they rather disrespect you out loud to see you frown. Because you truly know how to maintain your smile. My content is not for everyone, and that's okay. You didn't have to energy harvest off anybody's energy. You didn't have to destiny swipe with anybody. You didn't have to play with Spoiler in a toxic way. You didn't have to do all of that extra stuff, and I say that respectfully. You didn't. But other people did. Other people had to energy harvest just to manifest. Some individuals don't have to energy harvest off the next person's energy to be their authentic self. My content is not for everybody. And it tells a lot about your character traits when you have to energy harvest off someone's energy just for you to elevate in life. It tells a lot about you. It's innocent people that don't have to do that. It's innocent people that don't have to play with spoken in a toxic way to be their authentic self. And a lot of people be jealous of that type of energy because they wasn't given that gift. They wasn't. They wasn't given that gift. And because they wasn't given that gift, they look at you like a threat. So never stop being your authentic self because someone didn't know how to relate to your love language. Someone didn't know how to relate to respecting you when you knew how to respect everybody regardless if you knew them or not. My content is not for everyone. With practice comes perfect. And with perfect, it comes meaning what you say and say what you mean. Actions speak louder than words. I'm willing to change. I'm willing to better me. Some people are not willing to learn. But some people are. My content is not for everybody. And when you're able to be your authentic self, certain individuals will put you in competition only to realize they was their own issue when it came to one-sided mind games. That hold on 1 second. My neighbor knew how to elevate. My neighbor knew how to have common sense. Some I couldn't relate to. I had self-esteem problems. I couldn't even express that. You make it look easy every single day, choosing you, even when I disrespect you, paint you out to be the villain of my story. This type of stuff happens every single day. It does. A person would paint you out to be the villain in their story because you understood growth. You understood I am worthy. You understood where I came from, and I never forgot. I know how it feels to not have food on the table. I know how it feels to figure out how I'm going to eat the next day. I know how it feels to not have. I know how it feels. And I wasn't doing it for likes and views. I wasn't asking for a handout, so that's why I put the work in. And when God places certain individuals in certain individuals' life, the shift around certain individuals, the energy starts to shift around the world too. And I say that respectfully, especially when God says I'm stepping in and Judgment Day has been here. It's been so peaceful. It's been so loving. It's been so, hold on one second. Things is actually changing for the better. And because things is actually changing for the better, you know, it's about to be a time where folks ain't going to be able to energy harvest no more. Folks ain't going to be able to destiny swipe no more because God had enough. Because why are you doing that to her child and his child in this universe? You're doing it because of a script. If you have to do it because of a script, it goes to tell you about your conscience. All money ain't good money. It's not. And it just goes to show you at the end of the day that, hold on one second, you really ain't got it like that. Because if you had it like that, you ain't got to move like that. You ain't got to sit up here and energy harvest off the next person's energy. You ain't got to sit up here and try to destiny swipe with anybody. You ain't got to sit up here and say, you know what? I'm a dibble and dabble into your conscious records and try to steal everything that you got and project it on me and make your gifts my gifts. When someone truly does that inner healing, the energy is different. You know, because that lawyer that was defending that innocent person that day, the genuine person, everybody's walk of life is different. When that judge say, don't bring your ass back in here, you better go change your goddamn life for all the right reasons. You know how fast you ran? I see you never time. Never again. You'd be so surprised the folks that was truly around you was playing with spoken and toxic way for you to become your own worst enemy. And they would paint you to be the villain in their story because they was energy harvest off of your energy. They was doing rituals off of animals. Something that you couldn't get jiggy with. Hold on one second. I ain't got to put a name in your book, but that's how you was truly moving. When you thought somebody was family and friend or associate, oh, no. I'm good. Nah, I don't even move like that. Like, I don't know what you got going on, but you can have that. You can have that. And you could pay me to be the villain in your story all day long. I don't care. I don't care. I don't. But I know who you are. And I'm going to stay far away from you. You could paint that picture, paint this narrative, but you would never say good things about me. That's fine. I'm cool with that too. Who cares? Have a nice day. But this type of stuff happens every single day. It does. Actions speak louder than words. When you're saying that you're healing, actions speak louder than words when you're saying you're truly maturing. And you're not doing it for likes and views or cloud chasing. Our digestive system ain't the same. Talk about food. Oh, I'm a little hungry. Yeah, I gotta get some food. I gotta feed my mental. Always be yourself. Yeah. Always be yourself. And you know what's so sad to say? how the people that paint you to be the villain in a story, they would never talk about what you actually showed up to do in their life and be that amazing good person, to treat them right. And I say that respectfully. They lied on your name. It made you even look at them crazy like, wait, huh? Wait, what? That's how you really look at me? All because you was doing stuff for an evil dollar? And I know who sent you? And you know I don't move like that? And all for you to do in the background, be like, damn, you really was a good person. But the dollars sound good at the moment. They was banking on you, so I had to make it believable too. I wasn't trying to get involved, but damn, I ain't know which direction to turn. You truly a good person, but I would never say it to your face. But thank you for being there for me when I couldn't even relate to my own love language. I shedded tears and you had my back. You even explained certain things to me that I didn't even know. You got me out of trouble when I didn't even know how to get out of it. When an innocent person will become the villain in someone's story. My content is not for everyone. It's not. And that's okay. It's not a crime to respect your neighbor. It's not. The enemy allows you to believe for so long to disrespect your neighbor. But we all don't operate under that umbrella. And certain individuals will think someone is crazy, slow, or they got so much going on, they hide in some, or whatever the case may be, because the way they operate and maneuver around these streets. You was only moving accordingly. Folks couldn't even keep up with you. They wanted to be in your business so bad. They only heard bits and pieces, but they don't even understand what you truly been through. How true pain, it don't last. It don't. Because actions speak louder than words. You close one chapter in your life when it comes to healing. A new chapter then open to a new journey of another part of hurt and pain when you least expect it. Another open wound. They would never understand that you didn't misunderstand yourself for another day to self-destruct. You allowed you to better you, not to be confused. My content is not for everybody. Like I said, God works in mysterious ways. I don't play with spirit work in a toxic way. I say that respectfully. Because if I play with spirit work in a toxic way, when you disrespect me that day, that means you play with spirit work too. And then you'll be like, oh, no. All right, you right. No, you don't. All right, you right. All right. You got that one. All right, I heard you. All right. I'm a shh. You gonna be quiet now? I think so now. All right, you got that one. My content is not for everybody. It's not. Because folks start to reevaluate what they train and throw like, damn, I did say that day. I did do that. You right now. You ain't saying my name. You got that one. Thank you, Kylie. Always be yourself. Always be yourself. Good day, bad day, and misunderstanding day. Always be yourself. Always be yourself. When you're not trying to be someone you're truly not. The right people, trust me, they gonna show up for you. They gonna truly respect you. With no hidden agendas, they ain't gonna see you as competition. You can never duplicate the original, and I say that respectfully. The one that's truly highly favored. It's God's baby. You God's baby. You held on to so much dead weight for so long. You held on for so many nights of sleepless nights for so long. You held on for not showing up for you for so long. You was tired of excuses. You was tired. But guess what? He chose you today. You chose you to say, you mean what you say, and you say what you mean. I'm meaning what I'm saying, actions speak louder than words. I understood the riddle to my remedy. I'm loving me, he loving me, to truly better me. They will never understand how I overcame the truly better me. Hold on 1 second, I don't want to get started. You know, when someone sits there and say that you corny, you whack, you a nobody, you a lame, and all types of stuff at the end of the day, like, you slow, stupid, whatever the case may be, like, never stop that from, like, allowing you to become your best self version of yourself. And if that was really the case, if you were slow, stupid, and retarded and all that, why they taking notes at the end of the day? Trying to put pieces together to try to fit into your narrative. I want to be just like you a little bit, but I would never tell you at the end of the day because you truly got swag and you ain't even have to try hard. All you have to do is be yourself. That's it. You can't be nobody else but you. And I say this respectfully. I don't mean no harm towards nobody. I ain't gotta disrespect you in no shape or form. But respect's a two-way street. Just like when your child do something, you gonna want somebody to put respect on your child's name. Good day, bad day, and misunderstanding day. Your child put that work in. Someone was admired by your child. Someone was inspired by your child. Put respect on their name. It's just that. It ain't no need to hate. No need to be jealous and all that. Like it is. Put credit where it's due. Not respectfully. That's like someone playing basketball or any sport, and you go to the game or whatever case may be. You ain't looking for nobody to root your child on but you. But then it feels good to know, hold on 1 second, my child is being respected by their peers. Your child doing something right that someone is actually applauding your child. But you couldn't do it to someone else's child. When someone inspired you, when someone said, you know, I respect you, neighbor. I'm gonna listen to this. I ain't, whatever. Someone gave you an idea, and your idea turned into money. And you mean to tell me that you couldn't put respect on somebody's name? But God saw everything. I don't worship the devil, good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. And I don't dusty swipe with nobody, good day, bad day, or misunderstanding day. And I don't run from my past. And I say that respectfully. My content is not for everyone. Peace and respect, your neighbor, stop the violence. Humanity, where you never dim your light, never allow someone to dim your light. Hold on 1 second, you became a believer. You became a believer. Always be yourself. You know, when it comes to creativity, can't nobody take that away from you but you. And you fall from a copycat. Everybody has their own personality. I just knew how to respect my neighbor in the process. Didn't want to be like you. The energy is different. My swag and your swag is two different types of levels, and I say that respectfully. Always be yourself and never allow someone to make you feel like you have to be in a mindset of living in fear because someone doesn't know how to have self-control or someone doesn't know how to respect their neighbor. We all not the same. We not. But you matter, you're worthy. My content is not for everyone. It's not. And it's not a crime to be yourself. Love yourself, never dim your light. Love yourself, never dim your light. Hold on 1 second. When your dreams come true, you chose you. When your dreams come true, you chose you. Never dim your light, dim your light. Never, 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 never dim your light, dim your light. Never, never, never. I'm just not genuine love, respect. But I'm about to wrap this video up. It's been real. Thank you for your time. 4:44 on the clock. Gotta go. I need a nap. Stay warm. Have a safe remaining year. Have a safe remaining week. Have a safe remaining year. Weekend, day. Stop the violence and stay out of trouble. Stay out of trouble. And it's not a crime to speak up for yourself. You ain't trying to bring harm. You ain't disrespecting nobody. It's not a crime to be yourself. I'm not your genuine respect. I truly appreciate your time. Have a good evening. Oh, today is February 24, 2025. I'm the original owner of Nitrogen of Respect Content. Have a good day.